Welcome to the dvm360. Give us 5 minutes or less and we'll update you with the veterinary news, medicine, and business information you need to know right now. I'm Associate Editor Alicia Eisenberg. In this edition of The Five, DVM Newsmagazine Editor-in-Chief Dan Verdon reports from the heart of New York City on the new crop of veterinary school graduates. Senior Editor Brendan Howard unveils a behind-the-scenes look at a zoo veterinary hospital. And, of course, the news, which starts now. Cleanup continues on the Gulf Coast following the largest oil spill in U.S. history. Veterinarians, disaster responders, and other volunteers continue to aid rescued wildlife fouled by the crude oil. According to the latest reports, 442 oiled birds and 32 sea turtles have been collected for rehabilitation. Mortality so far includes 633 birds, 272 sea turtles, and 36 mammals, including dolphins. Necropsies have not pinpointed the cause of death for these animals. Stay tuned to dvm360 for the latest updates. It's being dubbed an unprecedented collaboration in cancer research. In fact, the Translational Genomics Research Institute, TGen, and the Van Andel Research Institute have created a new canine hereditary cancer consortium, which aims to study naturally occurring cancers in dogs. Researchers will analyze saliva, blood, and tumor samples from privately owned dogs of various breeds. The program is supported by a 2-year, $4.3 million federal stimulus grant, which also includes a partnership with the National Cancer Institute, the University of Pennsylvania, Michigan State University, dog breeders, and veterinarians. Other funding sources include $500,000 from both Hill's Pet Nutrition and PetSmart. TGen says the program's bark-to-bedside approach presents an unprecedented alliance of veterinarians, basic scientists, nonprofit research institutes, universities, industry, and government. It's graduation time, and the numbers of new veterinarians entering the job market are climbing. DVM Newsmagazine editor Dan Verdon is in Times Square with this report.
2,563 new veterinarians are making their way into the profession, and the number of veterinary graduates is believed to be up by more than 3%. I'm Dan Verdon, editor of DVM Newsmagazine, reporting from Times Square in New York City. This week, Ross University hosts its commencement ceremonies from Madison Square Garden, and it follows similar ceremonies taking place at all 28 of the U.S. veterinary schools in May and June. By all accounts, the numbers of veterinary graduates have been climbing. For the second year in a row, The Ohio State University is handing out the most DVM diplomas at 141. Colorado State University placed second with a class of 132. Be sure to check dvm360.com for more information about graduation, the job market, and other trends impacting practice.
A video crew from The Five was on hand last week for a peek behind the scenes at the Kansas City Zoo's veterinary hospital. Senior editor Brendan Howard reports.
Kansas City Zoo Animal Health Director Dr. Kirk Sudmeyer told us he had something to share with us. A cat. A really big cat. Dr. Sudmeyer and his team gave us a glimpse inside the workings of a veterinary hospital at a world-class zoo. Here's some of what we saw.
This animal's name is Zuri, and she's about 5 years old.
Food down about a year ago last year.
So I can evaluate the joint of the shoulder there, where the scapula meets the humerus.
Can I have the eye on it, please?
She does have lions. No, it's more of the cheetahs.
For DVM 360, this is Brendan Howard at the Kansas City Zoo.
Want to see more? Visit dvm360.com in the next few weeks for a deeper look into this day in the life of a zoo veterinarian and his team. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of The Five. If you have suggestions for future shows, email us at dvm360@advancedstar.com. And for the latest news, medicine, and business information, be sure to visit dvm360.com every day. Oh boy, here we go.
Give me a second, I get it, okay.
Woo, ready?